Ladies and gentlemen, BenhamBaseballCards.com presents 2012 Topps Baseball Cards. What's up, guys? This is Chris with BenhamBaseballCards.com again. SD card filled up after about 24 minutes, so had to download it the second chunk. We will pick up right where I left off at Tim Fedorowicz. I guess it could be Fedorowicz. Melky Cabrera, Ivan Nova, Kevin Gregg, Danny Duffy, and Kevin Youkilis. Franklin Gutierrez, Miguel Montero, Matt Holliday, Blake Beavan, Matt Latos 1987 Mini, Alberto Callaspo Red Border, Target Red Border, Craig Kimbrell, George Coteras, Brett Anderson, Chris Coughlin, Nolan Reimold, Max Scherzer. Base cards. I got 5 more packs left in the first 48, which is the first half of that box, but the second half will go way faster because I'm not spending anywhere near as much time on them. Kurt Suzuki, Derek Holland, Yonder Alonso, classic walk-offs, Bill Mazeroski. Jason Worth, 1987 Mini. Tomei, 600 home runs checklist. Ted Lilly, Matt Garza, Adam Lind, Alex Rios, Madison Bumgarner. Cardinals Game 6 in NLCS. Jose Altuve, Mickey Mantle number 7 again, Brian Mattis, Kevin Slowey, Curtis Granderson 87 Mini, Nolan Ryan and Justin Verlander. Now that is a futuristic comparison right there, because I think Verlander is the first pitcher we've seen since Nolan Ryan that will be most like Nolan Ryan. Adrian Gonzalez, Will Venable, Daniel Bard, Doug Fister, Lucas Duda, and Dexter Fowler. Ryan Braun, D. Gordon, Skip Schumacher, Brendan Ryan, Matt Holliday 1987 Mini, Jason Hayward Red Border, Target Red Border, Dylan Betances, Jordan Pacheco, Eli Whiteside, Miguel Olivo, Nigel Morgan, Texas Rangers ALDS Game 4. Carlos Corporan, Mark Trumbo, Michael Martinez, Sergio Santos, yellow sparkly card, golden giveaway code card, Matt Dominguez, Mark Teixeira, Wade Davis, Eric Bedard, Lincecum Carpenter Oswalt, Pujols Guerrero Helton, Bautista Granderson Teixeira. Number 48 of a 96-pack gravity feed box. John Axford, Freddie Freeman, Alberto Callaspo, Dennis Eckersley, Golden Moments, Jeff Neiman Red Border, Addison Reed rookie, Michael Taylor rookie, John Jaso, Pedro Alvarez, Jesus Guzman, Jason Worth, Javi Guerra, I guess it could be Guerrera. Alright, let's dig into the other 48 packs. trying to get this done as quick as I can, which may or may not actually be quick. It's not easy to get my relatively large hands into the little tiny box. Then again, it's probably not tiny to anybody else. Some of you guys watching this video may be able to stick your arm inside that box and wear it as a sleeve, and I can't even get my hand into it. Pack number 49. Neil Walker, Jose Tabata, Matt Latos, Billy Butler, Chase Utley. All four of those cards I believe I haven't seen yet. Chase Utley 1987 Mini, Vance Worley Red Border, Adrian Gonzalez, Miguel Cairo, Chris Davis, Hunter Pence, Adron Chambers, rookie card, and Ben Revere. Ben Revere's got a trophy card here, so this is... Ben Revere does have two different photos, because the other one he was diving. This is the trophy card where he's not diving, but still running to catch a fly ball. But that would not apply to Pablo Sandoval, because he is not a second-year player, so he would not, certainly not be eligible for the trophy card. Kyle Blanks, Michael Morse, Aroldis Chapman, Seth Smith, Ichiro 1987 Mini, Nick Blackburn Red Border, Joe Benson Rookie, Scott Downs, Randy Wells, Brandon Morrow, Joel Pinheiro, Chris Carpenter, NLDS Game 5. AJ Pierzynski, Miguel Cabrera, Bud Norris, Edward Mujica, or Mujica, yellow sparkly card, another code card, Jones, Pujols, Jones, that would be Chipper Jones, Pujols, and Andrew Jones, Tyler Chatwood, John Jay, James Loney, Mike Leake, Emilio Bonifacio, and Hanley Ramirez. Still curious about that Pablo Sandoval, why he would have two separate photos. Jason Hayward, Marlon Byrd, Justin Turner, Asdrubal Cabrera, Golden Moments, Albert Bell and Mike Stanton, Timeless Talent, World Series Game 3, Albert Pujols. Man, the way they have this photo set up, it looks like they have Pujols and his bat really kind of brought out from the background. The background kind of looks misty, like it was misting in rain, but his image itself is just sharp. Not sure what the reasoning is behind that. Jason Isringhausen, Will Venable, Daniel Bard, Doug Fister, Johnny Cueto, and Adam Jones. Vance Worley, Jeff Neiman, Troy Tulowitzki with Mark Kotze sliding in, Nick Blackburn, Golden Greats, Roberto Clemente, 2 games, 10 hits. So that's a different one than the one we saw earlier. Gold Standard, Nolan Ryan, 5,000 strikeouts when he struck out Ricky Henderson. Jay Bruce, Orlando Hudson, O-Dog with Mr. Cowgill sliding in, Phil Hughes, Carl Pavano, Matt Moore, rookie card, Ichiro Mauer Guerrero for active AL batting average leaders. I wonder why Guerrero was in there. He didn't do anything spectacular this year. He's getting kind of up there in his age. Still a smoking good player, though. Carlos Gomez, Mark Reynolds, Jay Bruce, 87 Mini, Freddie Freeman Gold Futures, Jeremy Moore, D. Gordon. Also has a second photo with his trophy here. We've seen the first one where Chipper Jones is sliding into second base on the other D. Gordon card. Joel Pinheiro, Kyle Loesch, Dustin Ackley, Jason Kipnis, Lincecum Carpenter Oswalt, Pujols Guerrero, Helton. So instead of league leaders cards, it looks like they're doing active leaders in each league. So it is still a league leaders card, it's just a very confusing league leaders card. Ty Wigginton, Josh Bell, Koji Uehara, Jared Weaver, David Wright, 1987 mini, Ryan Roberts red border, Dominic Brown, Drew Pomeranz, Grady Sizemore, Kobe Lewis, John Lackey, and Reed Johnson. Starting to find a lot of these alarm cards now. Base. Franklin Gutierrez, Miguel Montero, Matt Holliday. Some foil on here. Looks like we're going to have the same foil issues we always do. Ryan Howard, yellow sparkly card. And I don't even think I've seen Ryan Howard's base card yet. Classic walk-offs, Derek Jeter. That should do well. Joe Benson, rookie card. John Neese, Carlos Ruiz, David Price, Scott Rowland, Bautista Granderson Teixeira, Niger Morgan, NLDS Game 5. Come on. I wonder, well, if the Giants weren't in the playoffs, so that Sandoval card couldn't have been a playoffs card. Blake Beavan, Carlos Corporan, Mark Trumbo, Ryan Braun, Golden Moments, Miguel Cabrera, red border, Scott Downs, Willen Rosario, Alex Avila, Sergio Santos, Adam Dunn, David Freese, and Julio Chassin. Of course they won't move. Travis Wood, Chris Iannetta, Danny Valencia, Justin Morneau, Cal Ripken Jr., Golden Greats, Stopping the Seesaw. Arodys Vizcaíno, Gold Futures. Liam Hendricks, Tom Malone, Corey Lupke, Mike Pelfrey, Granderson Cano Gonzalez. So Granderson does have 2 of these cards. And Tim Hudson in his long stare at his, I believe it was a home run. Pitcher hit a home run. Alcides Escobar, Derek Jeter, Brent Lillibridge, Trevor Plouffe, with Ryan Sweeney sliding in. Howie Kendrick, 1987 mini. Frank Thomas and Paul Konerko. Timeless Talents. Brett Pill rookie, Mike Minor, Jason Borges, Grady Sizemore, Kobe Lewis, Kennedy Kershaw Halladay. I'm just throwing the alarm cards off to the sides right now. I haven't seen any drastically horrid damage cards yet. Or I will start pitching those off to the side as well. Juan Nicasio, Johnny Peralta, John Danks, Kyle Loesch, yellow sparkly, Dustin Ackley, Gold Futures, Craig Kimbrell Trophy, Giovanni Soto, George Karras, Brett Anderson, Chris Coughlin, Reyes Braun Kemp, A-Rod Tomei Giambi. These wrappers are apparently staticky, because the one I just threw over there before that one was just stuck to the TV screen. Peter Borges, Chase D'Arnaud. I know I'm pronouncing Chase's last name wrong. D'Arnaud. But I don't know what else it is. Albert Pujols, Golden Moments. This one says below the team name, let's try that again. Bud Norris. So it looks like all the cards are going to have their phrases on them that are going to make them different. Craig Kimbrell, Matt Dominguez, Jason Hamill, Ryan Rayburn, Paul Konerko, Russell Martin, Wakefield Sabathia Burley, and Alex Liddy rookie. Still got plenty of packs. It'll certainly have to go to a 4th video. Michael Martinez, Adrian Beltre, Juan Nicasio, Golden Greats, Willie Mays, cracking the goose eggs. Might have broken up a no-hitter of some kind. Code card. Desmond Jennings Trophy. Luke Gregerson, Wilson Ramos, Jason Vargas, Giovanni Soto, Reyes Braun Kemp, Rodriguez Tomei Giambi. Jason Bay, Antonio Bastardo, Michael Young, Scott Rowland, yellow sparkly, Mike Moustakas. I'm sure that yellow sparkly is a gold of some kind, but it's definitely the same yellow color that they used in the Canary 1-of-1s last year. That's why I keep saying yellow. Gold Futures, Mike Moustakas. Kelvin Herrera. Nick Hagadone, or it could be Hagadone. Rookie card, Placido Polanco. Jeremy Guthrie, Josh Tolley. Javi Guerra. Tony Gwynn Jr., of course. Tony Gwynn Jr. JP Arencibia. Joe Saunders, Angel Pecan. Wilson Ramos, yellow. Code card. Justin Masterson, Chris Getz, Mark Kotze, Eric Ibar, Nick Hundley, Alex Rios, Madison Bumgarner. Come on. Those wrappers are starting to get on my nerves now. Eric Young, Brennan Bosch, Chris Sale, Mariano Rivera, Golden Moments, Justin Upton. Red border, John Axford. Mark Trumbo Trophy. Edward Mujica, Randy Wells, Brandon Moreau, Brett Cecil. Detroit Tigers ALDS Game 5. I believe that's the same Tigers card that I got before. Of all the ones they have, I got the same one. Jesus Montero, Michael Stutz, Alfredo Simon. John Lennon. Golden Greats, Ty Cobb. Cooperstown Preview. Classic walk-offs, Maglio Ordonez. Every time I see that, it gives me goosebumps. Mark Teixeira, most dual switch hit home run games, so that's a checklist. Brent Morrell, Bobby Parnell, Brandon McCarthy, Hanley Ramirez, and Johnny Cueto. Again, as I mentioned in the previous videos, it is going to take some time for me to get these cards into the site because I don't know of any active checklist out there right now that's going to be accurate. So rather than trust them, I'll make my own by using the cards. Bud Norris, Jason Hayward, Marlon Byrd, Justin Turner, Eric Hosmer, 87 Mini, Paul Molitor, Ryan Braun, Timeless Talents. Rangers ALCS Game 6, David Hernandez, Brandon Allen, Drew Storen, Ian Desmond, A-Rod, Tommy Giambi. Getting tired of seeing those leaders cards already. About 7 more minutes or so, 6 or 7 more minutes, and I'll have to. This will video cut off again. David Wright, Tom Gorzolani, Stephen Drew, Golden Greats, Derek Jeter, still sizzling. Another code card. Jeremy Moore rookie card, D. Gordon Trophy, Joel Pinheiro, Kyle Loesch, Dustin Ackley. Starlin Castro, youngest NL hits leader. Another checklist. Verlander, Sabathia, Weaver. I guess they could have changed how many checklists there are too. They could have stretched them out to give another good reason to have, another reason to have more photos or more cards. Vance Worley, Jeff Neiman, Troy Tulowitzki with Kotze sliding in. Giovanni Soto. Mickey Mantle, gold standard, 500 home runs. Addison Reed, Michael Taylor rookie, Delman Young, Aaron Crow, John Jaso, Hernandez, Oswald Wolf, Adron Chambers rookie card. Felipe Paulino, Neil Walker, Jose Tabata, Matt Latos, Lance Berkman, Golden Moments, Nifty 350, Jason Bay, red border, Jay Bruce, Doug Fister, Orlando Hudson, the O-Dog, Phil Hughes, Lucas Duda, and Dexter Fowler. I'm trying to mow through these guys. I'd love to get them done before the video cuts, but it ain't going to happen. Billy Butler, AJ Pierzynski, Miguel Cabrera, Golden Greats, Joe DiMaggio, pleasing the masses. Golden giveaway code card. Desmond Jennings, that's the other Desmond Jennings card that doesn't have the trophy. Michael Pineda, Carl Pavano, Anibal Sanchez, Brian Wilson, Jacoby Ellsbury, and World Series Game 7 Cardinals. Man, I'm going to be so used to these cards by the time I get to the last box of these things. I've got 6 blaster boxes, 3 hanger pack boxes, and 4 rack packs to do. You call them jumbo packs, but I call them rack packs because that's what they are. Yunel Escobar, Zach Greinke, Ryan Roberts, classic walk-offs, Mickey Mantle. Can't go wrong with that. Evan Longoria, 1987 Mini. Teixeira checklist. Rex Brothers, Matt Kemp, Ryan Howard. Finally got a Howard base. David Freese, World Series Game 6. Everybody knows who he is now. Josh Hamilton, Jason Worth. Jose Bautista, Jesus Montero, Buster Posey, 1987 Topps Mini. Ryan Lavarnway, Gold Futures. Desmond Jennings, Michael Pineda, Anibal Sanchez, Brian Wilson, basically the last pack, or the middle of the last pack again. David Hernandez, Brennan Allen, Verlander, Weaver, Shields. David Freese, Game 6. Is that really? Yeah, that was really the same one I just got. David Freese, Game 6. How about that? Amazing. But these are just supposedly just randomly packaged, so really no way to know what's going on. Billy Butler, AJ Pierzynski, Carlton Fisk Golden Moments, John Lannon, Target Red Border, Albert Pujols, World Series Game 3, Jay Bruce, Anibal Sanchez, Brian Wilson, David Hernandez, Brendan Allen again. That's 3 packs in a row with those same cards. Maybe. A-Rod, Tommy Giambi, Hernandez, Oswalt Wolf. I know I'm not far off. It might not be the last 3 packs exactly, but that's just too many duplicates in a short amount of time. Michael Stutz, Alfredo Simon, John Lannon, Golden Moments, Troy Tulowitzki. Timeless Talents, Luis Aparicio and Starlin Castro. Michael Taylor Rookie, Bobby Parnell, Brandon McCarthy, Sean Markham, Hong Chikuo, Adam Jones, and Matt Moore rookie card. Miguel Cabrera, Bud Norris, Jason Hayward, Marlon Byrd, Golden Greats Joe DiMaggio, another Cycle Plus. Miguel Pineda Gold Futures. Desmond Jennings, Drew Storen, Ian Desmond, Delman Young, Adron Chambers, and Ben Revere Trophy. Johnny Peralta, John Danks, Curtis Granderson, Mike Napoli, Andre Ethier 87 Mini. Roger Maris and Curtis Granderson, Timeless Talents. Steven Lombardozzi, rookie card. George Cotaras, Brett Anderson, Chris Coughlin, Casey McGee, Asdrubal Cabrera. Asdrubal Cabrera is some kind of good defender. That guy pulls off some crazy plays. Nate Shearholtz, Ian Kennedy, Eric Thames, Chipper Jones, Nick Hagedorn, rookie card, Yellow Sparkle. Gold Standard, Mike Schmidt, 500 home runs. Kyle Hudson, rookie card, Mark Teixeira, regular base card, not his checklist. Wade Davis, Eric Bedard, Cabrera, Young Gonzalez, Jones, Pujols, and Helton. Any second now, this video should kill itself off. JP Arencibia, Joe Saunders, Craig Kimbrell, 87 Mini. D. Gordon, Gold Futures. Jared Hughes, Dominic Brown, Kevin Gregg, Nicky Nolasco, Chad Billingsley, Starlin Castro, John Buck, Danny Duffy. I'm going to keep going until it cuts. Tom Gorzolani, Stephen Drew, Andrew McCutcheon, Golden Moments, Troy Tulowitzki, Red Border from Target, Mark Trumbo Trophy, Jeremy Moore Rookie, Matt Kemp, Ryan Howard, Nick Hagedorn Rookie, Placido Polanco, Kemp Fielder Howard, Ben Revere Diving. Can't believe I got that pack in there.